And talking today with Dr. Isabel from Doctoronamission.com, and we're talking about how we can make healthy choices so that we don't need to go to the doctor as often. We can, be healthy through the choices that we make in terms of our lifestyle and our diet, and also exercise. Now, I possibly feel a little bit guilty about this one because I know that perhaps I should be doing more exercise than I am. And we've actually had a question from Kelly in Auckland. She writes, Doc, I'm a professional. I'm a 45-year-old with two children. I have belly fat that I just can't seem to melt. To combat this, I've increased my exercising from 3 times to 6 times a week in the last 3 months, and it is still there. Help me, please. How can I get rid of the belly fat?
I love this question because I had the same problem.
Okay.
I walked into my 50s and I thought, well, I'm starting to get like this extra 10 kgs around my belly. I'll just exercise more. So Kelly, I exercised more and I went from 3 times to 6 times a week. And still the belly fat wouldn't move. But you know what I realized? I didn't change my diet.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I still thought, well, I'm exercising more, I can still eat whatever I want. You know, so really my key take home for this one is you cannot out-train a bad diet. If you're exercising and shaking that body like you should every day as much as possible, you cannot out-train a bad diet. You still have to eat real good foods.
Now, I know the basics on this one is eat less junk, exercise more. These are the 2 big things. But I suppose it's the combination of that. If you're doing lots of exercise and you're still eating bad, you're still going to be unhealthy. If you're eating quite well but you're not doing any exercise, then again that's not going to be good, is it?
That's right. And the things you really want to eliminate from your diet is the sugars.
Okay.
And there's a lot of places where sugar hides. One is in fizzy drinks. Alcohol, I know that's a big one for this country. Alcohol is a huge one, but the other places are your grains, like your rice, your quinoa. It is good, but it's still got sugar in it. Then your beans have sugar in it, kumara, potatoes, lollies, bread.
Well, lollies and bread we get, but for this will be new information for people that this is sugar as well.
Yes.
In terms of the exercise, though, I've heard this theory though that sometimes exercising too much or the wrong type of exercise can actually make you put on weight. How does that work?
Yes, hormones. But we'll do another section on that because that's stressing your body actually causes an increase of this hormone called cortisol. And cortisol makes you put on belly fat. So if you're working out too much, you can actually store belly fat. Now that's just for the regular person. I'm not if you're training.
I'm not using this as an excuse for not doing any exercise because I don't want to take that risk. But for Kelly and her situation, what would you recommend? What's a take-home point for her? What differences can she make in her lifestyle to help her lose the belly fat?
2 points. The take-home is 1, trying to eliminate all sugars as much as possible, and number 2 is don't eat 3 hours before you go to bed.
Okay.
That's key.